goes. The MCG Sunday afternoon. We are underway. In front is Henry. Good mark. Yep. Yes.
Delivers inside 50. 2-on-1 deep. Silvani. Over the top. Carno open goal. Final minute. 5-point game. It spills Maynard. Smothered off his boot. Comes to Silvani. Misses.
Coach is nervous. 5 seconds to get it on the boot. Walsh has got it. Swinging around. Gee, the tackle was a little high. Collingwood win by 4.
It was our game at its best yesterday. 80,000 plus, two big clubs, two resurgent clubs, if you like, and a cliffhanger at the end of the day. It was magnificent. What a day it was for AFL footy. And it must be said for Mason Cox, who hasn't had an enormous run at it, but it was one of his finer efforts.
Nearly fell off my chair, Cornesy, tonight at radio when I found out that this man was not in the coaches' votes. I just thought his impact there live at the ground was second to none, and they really needed him late, and he had some key moments, kicked a goal, and he was a real presence. And I don't really understand why he would ever be playing VFL again, Cornesy, to be honest.
Yeah, I completely disagree. I think he's a bit part player at Collingwood at best. In his last 10 games, he's averaged 7 disposals and hasn't kicked a goal.
I mean, his disposals aren't that relevant at 205 centimetres. They never really have been.
When you're rucking against Silvani and De Koning, you're always going to look pretty good when you're 200 centimetres. So, look, I think he's been exposed when he's been forward, and at times has been a liability for Collingwood. I'm rapt that he played well on the big stage.
He's won 2 finals off his own boot. I don't think many players could say that.
Long time ago, and his recent
not that long ago. One was against West Coast 2 years ago, and the other one was 2018 on the way to the grand final.
It's a fair. He's in a lot worse form now than what he is then. So if you're averaging 7 touches in your last 10 with 3 marks and you're a forward, I think questions over your performance.
You got played mainly in the ruck yesterday.
So you're saying he should never play VFL ever again on the back of an 11-touch, 1-goal game.
As I mentioned to you, he's won 2 finals off his own boot. So it's not just off yesterday, but he was a real.
So never should play VFL again.
I don't think
Grundy comes back, never back.
I think they need to find a spot for him.
Did you concede he should have been in the coaches' votes yesterday? Yeah, both coaches didn't rate him.
I think there were some pretty good players. It's not that.
Can I raise Jordan De Goey, who I read this morning in the Herald Sun, should be offered a contract now. I think 4 to 5 years was mentioned, $800,000 a year. I find that staggering. The last person I would be giving a long-term contract to would be Jordan De Goey.
He'll get offered that outside of Collingwood, but not at Collingwood.
We understand that, but I don't think he's done enough to actually command a 4 to 5 year contract and that sort of money. I think it was written 4.5 over 5 years. Extraordinary commitment for someone who still remains, I think, a cameo good performer.
100%. You make him earn it until the last stage and make sure that he can prove that he's an adult before you go and pay him that sort of money.